Hey, neighbors, got a minute? Just want to remind you this coming Sunday is Communion Sunday, and so we'll gather around the communion table and also sing some of the old traditional hymns. The first Sundays of the month are always some of my favorite, and so I hope that you'll plan to be with us. For the sermon, we're going to be diving into Acts chapter 16, and if you've been reading along or listening along through the wake-up call, working through your own little journal there at home, you'll already know that the chapter begins in an interesting way. The apostles would like to go to Asia, and they feel like that may be where God's leading, but then the Holy Spirit stops them and says, don't go there. Instead, head to Europe. Now, have you ever been in a situation where you were walking what you thought faithfully in the direction of the call of God, only to have a door slammed in front of you? I had that experience myself. In my first church, a new pastor came in and decided he'd like to start over with his team. I didn't know that until I walked into a meeting that he knew was happening, and I found out what was happening as I got there. But I was being asked to leave, and I could leave on my own with a severance to go with me, or I could just be fired. Now, I took the severance and went off to a seminary that I would not have chosen otherwise to go to if I'd had more time to plan and to pick one. But thanks be to God, I went to the one I did because I met some incredible people there. I had my faith rounded out in a really helpful way. And now, 20 years later, that seminary education, the friendships that I made along the way, and the experiences that God gave me prepared me for this ministry that I wake up to every morning. And I can tell you that while I thought leaving that church was the end of the world, I now wake up every morning excited about the ministry I'm a part of, more affirmed in this ministry than any other, and confident that the gifts God's given me have been given for such a time as this to such a people as those I'm serving now. So while it may be hard in the moment to know which way God's leading, it may be hard to feel like a door's been shut, when you get away from it a bit and look back, it's much easier to see the hand of God in it. We're going to talk about that this coming week, I think. And so I hope that you'll plan to be with us. Maybe you're in the middle of a situation just like that yourself. See you Sunday. Bye-bye.